Hello, it's Dan Smith here. So I want to go over my prophetic dream and everything that I received since March 3rd, 2026, about the Iran U.S. war, Israel too. But this has to really just do with U.S. and Iran, that of what I saw. So, March 3rd, I had sitting on my bed, wide awake, watching TV. As I've stated in previous videos that are in my library, if you go look, it's on TikTok and YouTube. I posted it well before all this got too crazy. But, so I was sitting on my bed around March 3rd or sometime around then, and I had a revelation of a wall of flames just climbing up my left side of my body and overtaking me. In great fear, knowing that this fire, these flames were overtaking me and I was going to die. And in an instant I had great fear, and then the revelation went away and I was wide awake. So, and about a week and a half later, so March 16th, I had a prophetic dream about there was going to be a very, serious battle over the Strait of Hormuz. And so today is April 5th. Let's see. Yeah, April 4th. I believe this is April 4th. 2026, my bad. It's Saturday. So anyway, I'm sorry it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. But the purpose of this video is this, really. Stay with me. I believe I saw the end of the fighting. So what happened was this. So March 16th, I had the prophetic dream and everything. Well, also, it got to a point in that dream where I kept returning to the same dream, that, saw the all-out battle, okay? And I believe this is after we see some type of flames overtaking the soldiers or something like that. And so I saw an all-out battle. I did see the helicopters downed. I saw airplanes downed, by some of our stuff downed. That happened yesterday. But also, after this great battle, I saw a smaller warship pulled up where it was just machine gun firing into a part of Iran. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to use the Apache Warthogs and all that too. But I saw a vessel pulling up doing it too. One of the U.S.'s vessels, a smaller one. But it's still a warship, had a big gun thing on it. Had a hole in the back of the boat. It was flat up front and long. But what I saw, which I believe is the end of the battle, was everything came to a stop. The firing stopped. No more bullets were being fired. No more bombs. Nothing was going on. And, well, when I looked at Iran and that whole section of where they were fighting, it was just, destroyed, obliterated, honestly. And, but, I saw the soldiers stop shooting. I saw everybody stop shooting and firing at each other. Everything got quiet. And everything was burned. And everything was smoking. So, was that the total end? Could have been the total end of the main war, although we know that the war will never stop, honestly. But I wanted to share that with you all and keep this around 5 minutes. Part here I need to add, in case people will probably be wondering. So that's the last thing that I saw about the Strait of Hormuz, is just where the soldiers stopped firing. Everybody just quit firing. There was nothing left to shoot. Everybody was dead. Everything was destroyed. Everyone in that region. Now this is the most southern part of the region. By the strait is where the battle was taking place. That's where I saw everything just stop. I did not see who's going to control the strait. Okay, that's the last thing I saw. Was just everybody quit firing, and they just came to stop and they were resting, and of course there was total destruction, like I said, but I did not see who was going to, be in charge of the strait. Now that's something the Lord could still show me, but I would imagine it would be the U.S. That we would have some type of major influence over the strait. And, I wanted to also say this from my own thoughts, is that, I don't know how long the battle was going to take place in the strait. I don't know if it's weeks or months or years. I would assume that it's probably only a few weeks. But then again, Iran's got a lot of fighters, so I don't know how long it's going to last, the battle. But I did see it up until they just stopped fighting and stopped shooting and bombing, and they rested. They just were like, the guy on the gunship just kicked back like this and was just stopped. Everybody stopped, what they were doing. Like I said, everything was pretty much destroyed at that point. There's nothing left to destroy, nothing left to kill, no one left to kill, as far as on the Iranian side in that area, in that region. Now, maybe others haven't made it to that point. Maybe they decide not to go. The Iranians might decide to turn back, because of the heavy firepower. I don't know. If the Lord shows me anything else, I'll let y'all know. Take care.